So I am genuinely terrified right now. I am choosing to pursue my dream and go all in. And I'll be quitting my job soon. Now, it's a scary thing because we all know how the job market is right now. We know how the world is right now. And I am not doing this without a plan. I have a plan. So, we've been in the music industry for a little bit. We've been able to make some connections and do a lot of cool things, making content, doing lots of shows, did a tour, did some stuff with the Recording Academy, and met a lot of people. And so I'm not going into this with no knowledge and not knowing what to do. I'm stepping into this with a leap of faith, honestly, but with knowledge and with purpose and with a plan. Because a lot of people, I think, hop into things not knowing what they want to do or where they want to go and how they want to do it. And so it sets you up for, I guess, failure in a sense. Failure is okay. You got to fail to learn, but you at least got to do it strategically and make sure you're learning something as you're doing it, not just, oh, I messed up, let me just try again, but I have no idea what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So you got to have a plan, you got to have a direction, you got to at least on some level know what you're doing. And so that's where I have a little bit more peace, is I am knowledgeable on this thing now, but it doesn't make it any less scary. I'm in an okay place, not the best place financially, but enough to last quite a few months, And so I'm hoping, it's kind of like being in college again, like you got so many people who do clinical rotations. Like my fiance, she is on her clinical rotations right now, so she ain't making no money yet. But she's in all these places, meeting these people, building these relationships to hopefully get that big job. And so it only makes sense for me to be like, okay, look, do I stay at the thing that, yes, it's giving me money right now, but it's taking up majority of my time, and I only get 4 or 5 hours after work, if even that, to do this thing. That's between taking a shower, eating, and going to the gym, because you got to stay healthy, but then also making sure you get sleep, but then also making sure you do the stuff you need to do the thing you want to do, right? And so it's like, okay, we've been sacrificing time for money, but maybe it's time to switch that up and sacrifice money for time. Sounds crazy, but it's like, if I really go all in on the thing that I want to do and that I'm pretty good at doing, maybe it could change my life. Maybe it could be dumb and, it's like, whoops, should have kept that job. But, luckily those people are pretty cool with them. There's always a chance I could get that job back. And who knows, going through this process could lead to that big job I was looking for, whether it's in the music industry or whether it's in marketing like I already work in. It's like, you have these skills, you have this knowledge. Let's amplify these skills, because, I love the people at my job, but it was holding me back, Oh, that's my lady. But, it was holding me back. And so now I'm like, okay, what if instead I utilize these skills that have been kind of dwindling and falling off because I've been kind of in a complacent stage? So what if I hone these skills in? What if I get better at the videography I'm good at? What if I get better at marketing, making marketing materials, strategizing, analyzing data, getting better at playing the piano, producing tracks, getting better at singing, getting better at performing, getting better at creating content like this, getting better at just everything from lighting to, I have a light outside the window outside right now, bugs all over it. Also, fun fact, if y'all didn't know, bugs are not actually attracted to light because they're like, ooh, light, warmth. They think it's food. They see different than us. And now, of course, don't quote me on this fully. You can look it up on Google. I looked it up on Google because I was curious. But they go to light because they think it's a food source. You know how dumb that is? No, I'm kidding. They just bugs. They just trying to live their little bug life. But they think it's a food source. It could also be for worms, but they go to the light thinking it's food and they get confused. And so that's why bugs go to light for the most part. But back on topic, making this choice is not an easy one. And as I get closer to the day, I'm freaking out a little bit more. I'm like, damn, is this smart? All these videos popping up on my YouTube. Honestly, it's because of what I was watching. So the algorithm put them on there. It's not like it was a sign. It's just the algorithm. But all these people are struggling to get jobs and keep jobs. And the job market is, and just all this stuff. And I'm like, damn, maybe this is a dumb decision. I don't know. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, me and my girl talked about it, it's just like, we tell ourselves all the time and tell each other, we cannot make decisions out of fear. But the decision that I'm almost making out of fear is staying at the job. It's why I've stayed there so long. And so it's like, okay, if I know the decision that I'm making out of fear is the one that I shouldn't do, but I'm doing or almost doing, maybe we should go ahead and take that leap of faith. I know I need to take the leap of faith. I know I need to pray on it more, really talk to God about it. I know other people believe differently, but that's what I believe. So to each their own, do you. We don't judge over here. But, it's scary, man. It's really, really terrifying. Everything going on in the world with the current job market, it's like, is it worth taking a big old chance and seeing if I can change my life? Or do we stick it out, play it the safe route, keep the job? Obviously, I feel like I'm answering my own question right now. But I just need to get this out. I just need to say it. I know that this is the step I need to take, especially with the knowledge I have. I can do this more often. This is taking me, started this at 9 o'clock. It's been 2 hours and 16 minutes. I done made 3 videos, set up my lighting. I'm making this. I made 2 of these now. What else? I need to read my book. I need to edit some other things, work on some ads. I need to learn how to do that. So, I've been able to do a lot in a nice little amount of time. But this is after getting home, eating, and then taking a nap. So I wasted 2 hours. Because, I was tired, I was sleepy. I had to get a nap so I could do this. But it's been 2 hours, and I kind of got 2 more hours until 1 a.m., which was, by then I need to get into bed. Whew, I keep getting off topic. My bad, y'all. So, coming back to Earth. Yeah, it's scary. I don't know how many other people are looking to pursue their dream, but I will say this. If you are pursuing your dream, get a job. Have that job. Let that job fuel what you do. Because of the job I have, I've been able to do lots of shows and lots of things, lots of cool things. I already explained all that. But I've been able to do cool things, and it's because of that job. But now that I have done those things and met those people, it's like, yo, maybe you need to go ahead and take that leap of faith and change your life, because you, if not, will be... God, it's a crazy realization to have. Like, I know that if I stay at this job, I'll still be in the same revolving door that I'm in. The habits, the laziness here and there, just... Because, we be busy. We stay busy. I post multiple times a day on, 10 different platforms? I don't know. That's between me and the other guys in the group also posting multiple times a day. So we're all posting a bunch of times. We're doing a lot of shows. But we've still been slacking in a lot of ways. Like, why haven't I hit up radio stations in a while? Luckily, they still be playing this. But I need to hit up new ones around the country and around the world. We need to be submitting more music and doing things. We need to be trying to get on news stations. It's like, there's so much that we need to be doing that I haven't done because we just been tired and busy and whatever else it may be, which is not an excuse. It's idiocy that we know we are doing and we need to stop doing. Anyways. I think that's the end of my rant. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I am terrified. I am excited. I know it's the choice I need to make, but I really need to pray on it. So I know I need to make the choice, but I may need to extend the time some, get a few more checks, maybe. I don't know. Or we just let it be, and we go all in right now, go hard, and we don't look back. We do what we need to do, and we make it happen. Anyways, man, if you're in the same situation, good luck. You got this. We got this. Let's do this. Okay.